Put him up. I don't think you can get up there, so I must already have this one. Fuck. So let's use Jib as a map marker again. Wherever that dark elf may be. I lost him again. I know he's there. Right. Right. Follow the road north. Follow the road north. Right, so this is where you get Arvok's skull, right? Yeah. And then by default... it's finding the fucking road. Which there isn't really one. Okay, I'm here. Right, looking at the map. Which means if I just keep going this way, I'll get to the Conjure Mistman spell. I must have got this one. Yeah, because I've got 7. Okay. Is that Arbok? Right. Let's get to the labyrinth place again. Which is here, actually, I can see it. Lightning. Doesn't it usually despawn the second you get off him? How does that increase sneak? There it is. That's all of Jib's pages. Right, so I think this is where one of the keepers is. Aye. There's so left from the keeper. Which is this chest, which is empty. I understand. Either way, let's head back to Jib. We shouldn't be too far now. Yeah, my video's coming into frames again. I got this one as well, right? So I must have it. We'll find out on the way back to Jib then, I guess. Fuck it. Otherwise, I think it's glitched. And we'll just leave it. Right, Jib's near a load of trees, isn't he? There he is.
What do you want?
What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to run write my opus with all of these rude interruptions.
Opus? What do you mean?
What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let's just start from the beginning.
I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Nope, never heard of him.
I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements.
Talking about a book?
I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dhalma.
Maybe shorter titles in order.
Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions.
How's your work going so far?
Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
Good for your insist, brother.
Gamora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was.
Gamora captured you?
I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here.
Your soul was trapped.
Wait. That means
You're dead.
all these wasted months? Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten.
For context, Jib died at Kvatch in Oblivion before he, just before the hero of Kvatch gets there.
Perhaps.
To help?
Do you have a way out of here?
I do, but it only works for me.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory. When
How
I
many
was
pages
tossed
did you
in
lose?
here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
Here's all the pages.
I never thought I'd see these again. These pages meant the world to me. Thank you. Now,
So now what?
volume 2 begins. What else?
I'll be off
Wait
then.
a moment. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually. And take this as well. Seeing as Saint Jib has ascended to pure spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
Alright. So, he takes all of his pages, and he gives you two things. The Locket of Saint Jib, here. Carrying capacity increased by 50 points, and also increases your stamina by 50 points. Which is a really good locket, actually. And it's also considered light armor as well. Which is interesting because not a lot of... it actually has an armor rating. Which is interesting because no other piece of jewellery in the game does that. And then on top of that, he also gives you Saint Jib's Opus. Only one in existence. Let me head to the Reaper's lair, because I've been to the 3 chests, and they're all empty.
Who's there.
All the chests are empty, man. Oh well. Back to Tamriel. Oh. Oh, sorry, I was looking at my phone. Right, we're nearly out of here. Alright, so a glitch has happened. Oh no, I've just gone to the wrong place. Oh, I'll do that at a later date. This is an easy way back to the Soul Cairn should you need it. Alright. Well, with that said, guys, let's go put everything away at Lakeview Manor that we don't need. Oh, a courier.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, mate.
A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say. Just looks like that's it.
Oh, the source of power, yeah.
Go.
I'm no fan of the sun.
I trust you're not planning any.
What can I do for you?
I've been gone a while and she's done fuck all. Whatever. Where's Nettlebone? Has somebody picked it
Yes.
up?
Oh, did you need something?
Mm.
Want
No,
to
she
hear about
hasn't.
Lord Wisdom? You don't really know a woman until you've had a strong drink.
Where's Raya then? Has she picked it up?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing. Yes? Don't even think about it.
Oh, not bad. Right. Well, if no one's picked it up, then it must have phased through shit. It would also explain why half the fucking doors are locked. There you go. Right, up here then. To go to my enchanter. soul gems that have souls inside them can go in here. I'll keep those on me so I can charge my others. Yeah, right. Everything else is kind of just a case of selling it. Where's Rhea? I haven't seen her in a while. Not dead, is she? No, I got an inheritance letter if she was dead.
Yes?
Ah, there she is. She doesn't have it.
Long life to you, then.
Yeah, Nettlebane's lost to the ether. It might appear again. You never know. Ooh. And if memory serves, the Moth Priest will now be blind.
I trust your journey was successful.
I brought the
I'm
Yellow
sorry,
Scrolls.
my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Why, what's happened?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
You're covering your eyes, are you?
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Can anything be done to
No.
help you?
It will have to run its course, and there's always the chance I may never recover. No,
But we're finished.
there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
A lot.
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about that, just tell me.
Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves
Explain this ritual.
carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark.
In
How?
tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do we need to read the scrolls in any particular
From what
order?
I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Alright.
Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Find a moth priest knife. Oh. Cool. Anyway, my people, I'm going to end this off here. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in a bit.